Will you just listen to me?
Don't speak to me that way and expect me to listen.
I will speak to you whichever manner it pleases.
Good. Then I'll do the same thing.
Does this mean you can go anywhere you want to go to? Come back to this house and I won't ask you anything about it?
Precisely. Because I never asked you where you go. You were out 2 weeks ago. Did I ask you anything? 6 weeks before then. Was I aware?
When I came back, I told you I had to attend to an emergency at the office.
Cool. That's the same way I'm telling you that I've had to attend to an emergency at the office. Why won't you listen to my explanation? Why must I listen to yours?
You know what? Very soon you're going to understand that this marriage is more than just your stupid sense of importance.
Same way you would realize that ego and machismo will not work in this marriage.
You know what? Just give you space.
Great. But just know that you moving out of this room means you're going to cook your own meals.
Of course I can cook my own meal.
Good.
Just was never nice anyway.
Nice. Now I'm just making sure you understand it's time to put that knowledge into practice.
Whatever.
Just get out. So wait, let me get this straight. You're telling me to dump everything I have been working on and disappear from the office because of you?
I am saying that you need to step out of my project.
Your project?
I was on it before you were called in.
Before I was called in? I'm sorry, who exactly called me in?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter that the CEO and MD of the company asked me to take over a project?
Why on earth will he call you in if it is not that you went behind my back to tell him that you could do a better job?
First of all, you know me too well to know that that is a lie. That action is beneath me. Plus, why would you allow anyone doubt your abilities? Huh? Why haven't you been giving your 100% to a project that was assigned to you? You brag a lot about how valuable you are and how no one can touch you. So what happened?
So you want to prove that you can touch me?
You know what, Sam? I'm done with this conversation because this is very exhausting.
Rosie, drop this project or you will be hurt.
So you're threatening me now?
I have warned you.
Get off my phone. Talking nonsense. Calling me to threaten me. Are you crazy? Please, get out.
Morning, bro.
Yeah, Alpha.
Adieu.
How, madam?
Guy, forget that line of conversation.
Has it gotten that bad?
Guy, say forget that line of conversation. Which in the world you now? She don't go work.
Baba, why did you tackle me now? I only asked a harmless question. No vessel. If you don't want me to ask about your private life, I won't. No bite my head, I beg.
I stayed back because I got a message.
Don't sign over the hotel to us.
What does that mean?
The man's son came back and has refused to go ahead with the deal.
Why has he stopped to go ahead with the deal?
I don't know. Maybe you can call the man up.
What is wrong with this boy now? Is he okay? I mean, what is so special about that tiny hotel? The only good thing is it's placed strategically. That's the only reason why we want to pump money into this thing, you know, and bring in clients, extend the properties and take this business to another level. What is wrong with him?
I think the guy has other plans for the hotel, and I'm sure his father is not aware. I don't even know why the man said we should continue with his son. We're almost running up this deal with him. We should have just concluded with us.
man is 80 years old. I'm sure maybe he wants his children to take over.
Can you go see the man?
He's been moved to Port Harcourt.
I know the man is out of town, but I figured that phone conversation will not turn this around for us. Better still, you know Isabella. I mean, that girl like you now. She's always fond of you. Chook her hands, call her, talk to her. I mean, she's dad's last daughter and she has the man's ears. I mean, call her to do something for us, please.
I think about it.
Look, we have few days to work on this quickly. I'm traveling for a couple of days and salvaging this has to be now.
I'm on it.
Okay. You update me, right?
Most definitely.
Okay. I'll call you.
Philip, please sit. Please.
Yeah.
Rose and I are living like neighbors now in an apartment.
I thought you didn't want to have this line of conversation.
Sorry again, I mean, aside being my partner, you're my very good friend, and I'm just upset.
And you can't leave her. I mean, I've never supported this union between you. I asked you not to go ahead with the wedding. But as it is now, going your separate ways will be the best for you both.
That'll be very difficult. All the comfort I have now is because I got married to her. And there's still a lot ahead to gain if, I stay in this marriage.
Can't she leave you?
We have what we have now because we both got married. And if we stay married, there's a greater chance of getting more from our parents. And that's why it's a bit dicey.
And she won't want to risk all that.
Neither will I.
Oh boy.
Look, this is the situation we find ourselves right now. I'm very sorry I snapped. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't envy you at all, but we need to find solution to this. All right?
It will happen. Don't worry. I have a meeting to attend later, so I'll just get ready and
okay.
go for the meeting.
No problem. I'll call you.
Sure.
Okay?
All right, bro.
I'll call you, bro.
Take it easy.
Safe, man.
All right.
All right.
That's breaking news. Yeah, waiting. Over project at the office. But listen, that's not what I want to talk about. I just want us to finish cooking this food so that I can finish before Stanley comes back, I beg.
What do you mean before Stanley comes back?
We do things differently now.
Differently, what does that mean?
Well, it just means that we don't stay in the same space at the same time.
We're like a shared apartment?
Yes.
Even shared apartment don't have that kind of rule.
Well, we do.
Is it that bad?
It is.
Babe, I still think you shouldn't have gotten married to this guy.
But you know what was at stake.
I know, but who can marry with this one? Are you enjoying it? It's barely 2 years and you guys are already acting like total strangers.
Well, my focus is my happiness. And fulfilling my father's dying wish, so? My father said, how would you say a thing like that?
How would you say you have to get married before your uncles give you everything due you?
You know, for some weird reason, I still feel like my father didn't make that wish.
But you think your uncle made it up?
I mean, he's capable of it. Is he not someone that didn't allow me live alone because he thought it wasn't ladylike?
Now, wow. Well, I think you and Dan would have been this bad.
I beg. Which one is Dan in this matter?
Oh, okay, fine. I get it. But babe, have you stopped to think?
About?
What if he's behaving like this, threatening you up and down because he hasn't gotten over you dumping him for Stanley.
But I didn't dump him. He wasn't ready for marriage and I needed to get married.
Okay. I'm just saying, Sha, because that guy was in love with you.
I beg, he will be alright. I've told him to move on. Get over it.
Okay. I don't even know what to say.
Please just help me when you cook and eat this.
Yeah, don't rush me. I'm not used to rushing.
No, she had. When she does, yeah, when she does, I'll let you know. All right.
Hi, Stanley.
Liz. Yes, I'll get back to you when she does.
Bon appetit.
Babe, this is an arrangement serious. Did you guys just pass each other?
It's for the best.
It sounds uncomfortable.
I'd rather the silence than the arguments. So no, it's not uncomfortable.
Well, me for one, I don't think marriage is for me. Because, I don't know, why go into something that will be chaotic? People that succeed in it, I don't know how they do it. So, babe, with this whole arrangement, will you be able to date?
I'm not even thinking about that. What?
But you know men now.
What?
You may just take it, use it as a license to start dating up and down.
But I don't care.
You don't care.
No.
Doesn't mean the feelings you said you had for him before your wedding was a lie.
Babe, I beg, please, can we just eat?
Hello, Isabella. How you doing?
I'm fine. Sorry I missed your call.
Well, you sounded like you were going to sign $1 million contract. As such, my call wasn't that important, so you put me on hold.
It's not like that. You know I'll pick your call any time of the day.
Stop whining me.
How can I whine you? You know I have a soft spot for you.
Really? A beautiful girl like you shouldn't have a problem getting to anyone.
If you weren't married, would keep you all to myself, and you know that.
I mean, you're gorgeous.
It sounds better coming from you.
Anyways, so I spoke to your dad extensively, and I did mention that after refurbishing the hotel, we want to take over the other 3 in Port Harcourt. So far, we've done everything necessary, but are you aware your brother has halted the deal?
You know what? I'll discuss with my dad. Why don't we meet when I'm in town?
That sounds great. So when are you in town?
Alright. Next week.
All right, that's fine. So I'll see you then. All right, bye.
You were right. He is definitely taking advantage of the situation.
Did you see anything? Did you hear anything?
I heard. Honestly, I don't care. We don't owe each other anything, so it's fine.
So how is this gonna be?
That's a guess. What do you mean?
I don't know. What are you going to do?
Well, I think I'm just going to have to spice up my own life.
Oh.
No water?
If I choke, it's fine. The environment is choking.
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no, no. It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no, no. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no, no. It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no, no. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right.
Dan, do you know what time it is? There's definitely something wrong with you. I'm not sending any email. I will send the email on Monday. This is my goddamn rest day. Jesus. Oh man, this guy's just ruined my sleep.
Auntie.
Hello, Stan.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Please sit.
Stan, how are you? Yes, I can see the surprise in your face. I'm so sorry I didn't call before coming.
Yes,
Actually went to Janet's place.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you.
Yes, I actually wasn't coming here. So, you know her now with her thing. One call today she's in Kafanchan, the next day she's in Kinshasa. So long as money is involved.
Yes, I know. Hi, Auntie Janet. And
she's fine. She's doing well. Where's my wife?
yes, Auntie. She's still in bed. She had a hectic day yesterday. I'll find out if she's up.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. I'll be right back.
It's been a while. hell do you think you're doing here? You are not supposed to be here.
Auntie Matilda is in the sitting room.
Who?
You heard me, Auntie Matilda.
Oh, so she called you, told you she was coming and you didn't think you should tell me?
She didn't call me.
So what, she just showed up without telling any of us?
She's here already.
So what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Well, you might as well just come out and say hi to her. To your auntie or whatever. Or you can choose to stay in bed and give her the impression of things happening around here. You both lose. She's expecting me because I told her I was coming to talk to my lovely wife. You do yourself a great deal of favor if you come out and say hi.
I heard you. Bye.
Take it easy now.
Right now.
She's making real profit.
She's been traveling all over Africa.
I wish to even join her in this business.
Oh, wow.
So she's making cool money.
Auntie!
Hi, sweetie.
Auntie, good morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
You look good.
Thank you.
In fact, the two of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Auntie, it's so good to see you.
Same here.
It's been ages.
I'm fine, Auntie. I'm fine.
I'm so sorry I didn't call before coming. I went to Janet's place and she had to travel to Akure.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. Why is Auntie Janet?
She's doing well.
She's fine. That's good. Good to know.
You look good.
Thank you.
Auntie, have you had breakfast?
I haven't though. As I am here now, I'm hungry.
Baby.
Wow. Yes, baby.
Come on, let's go do our magic for Auntie.
Of course.
Auntie.
Yes, Auntie.
Right. Oh, baby. Yeah.
What was that?
What's what?
Why are you going to offer her food and then you're turning to me?
Were we just going to hug, smile, and that's it? Don't you think asking was the honorable thing to do?
So why couldn't you honorably offer to cook? Why do you have to involve me?
You expect me to cook and serve? And avoid her asking the question we don't want our family members to ask?
Well, that's none of my business.
Okay.
Where's the tomatoes?
Is everything okay?
Yes, Auntie.
Yes, Auntie. Yes.
Of course.
Tomatoes
Yeah.
and what to cook.
Can I get water?
Sure,
Yes,
sure.
please. Yes, of course.
There you go, Auntie.
All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
Auntie.
you, Auntie.
I would have to move into the master bedroom.
That is not happening.
That's the most stupid.
Your voice down.
What do you mean? So, do you want Auntie suspecting I'm not sleeping in the bedroom?
I don't care. It's none of my business. Deal with it.
Why are you doing this?
Dan, what is wrong with you? What part of I will deal with it on Monday don't you get? Can you just stop bugging my phone? Jesus.
Approach is very important. You know?
Hey, how I handle my office is none of your business. Do not ever get involved in my shit.
Sonny, I'll be in my room.
Oh, Auntie, no. I now use that place as a study. I'll get you to another room.
Okay.
See what I was saying?
I don't care. None of my
What
business.
you mean?
None of my business. I don't have to deal with it. You figure it out. Just get out.
Auntie, I hope you're enjoying your food.
I'm really enjoying it.
Good.
If on my first visit, you give me this kind of treats, I wonder what will happen to me in the next 2 weeks that I'm going to be here. I'll blow.
Auntie, you're staying here for 2 weeks?
Yes.
Wow. Honey, did you hear that?
Yeah, 2 weeks. You might as well make it 1 month, Auntie.
That's beautiful. Wow. Okay.
Auntie, do you need me to get you more?
Let me finish this one first.
Baby, you can get Auntie more.
Okay, Auntie. Just if you need anything, I'll be in the kitchen.
Thank you.
All right.
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no, no. It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no, no. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered.
Auntie, good morning.
Good morning. You're cooking?
Yes, you're not used to waking up this early.
Yeah, I came to get water. I drink water like fish these days, and I've been waking up early too.
You know, waking up early is my best option, Auntie. And water is very good for the health. A lot of water. So, let me get you one. There we go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Is my wife still sleeping?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's why you're making breakfast.
You know, into that era of women coming to kitchen alone is past. Now men can also cook, you know.
I know, but the last time I was here, you're not used to entering the kitchen. What's changed?
Okay, Auntie, so I'm trying to do something different. You see, I believe there's a special treatment called breakfast in bed.
Oh, I've always known you to be a romantic person.
I don't have a choice.
So you have to get it fast so she don't come out.
Sure.
Put the egg.
Oh, yes, I was going to do that. Auntie, the water.
Yes. Water.
Drinking a lot of water.
Make sure you do it well so she
Sure,
gets
Auntie.
burned.
Auntie, you know how to go now.
You use this for
Okay.
stir it well. Okay, I'll be in my room.
And if you need more water, I can.
Oh, no,
get
it's
you.
okay.
Okay.
Just make sure it's
Sure.
well cooked.
Okay, Auntie. Look, the reason I'm here is because of Auntie Matilda.
What the hell does that mean?
I liked you. I was preparing breakfast for you. So I had to come in here. and
There
eat.
is no way I'm eating that.
I wasn't going to give it to you in the first place. Where are you going?
To make my own breakfast.
That's ridiculous. I just told you I lied to her about making breakfast for you.
So?
Stop behaving childish.
I'm behaving childish.
Okay, you know what? Just come taste some of the breakfast. When you go out there, pretend you've eaten it, okay? Please. Let's do this first. Feels good though. What's wrong? Did you eat poison?
Why the hell did you put so much salt?
Oh, sorry.
It's horrible.
Am I eating a different egg? There's no salt in this, it's just pepper. Is it that she has a problem with her taste bud or something? Maybe I added too much pepper.
Who did this one leave this can? Why you messed up the whole place because it's cooking up ordinary stupid miserable eggs. You come back and wash it. Wash. That's why you're inside the kitchen. Don't tell me you've finished everything already.
No, we haven't. I came down to make you breakfast.
Living such a romantic moment with your husband. If I'm in your shoes, I will not. Not in this world and in the world to come.
Auntie, we have those moments all the time. I mean, it's not right that my husband and I are eating when our own auntie has not eaten breakfast. I had to run downstairs to come and cook something for you.
So thoughtful of you. You see why I like coming here all the time. That was why even when every other person objected to the urgency in your introduction, me, I supported. I said this marriage, it will stand though. So long as I'm there, it will stand.
Thank
you know?
Auntie.
I hope he is really taking care of you the way you're taking care of him.
He makes me very happy.
He does. So good
makes me so happy.
I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, hold on. Don't tell me you finished everything without your wife.
It's over now.
Food longer. This one.
Baby,
Yes.
so I'm just going to take a little of whatever it is you're preparing.
Why is that? Oh, okay. The romantic moment has already filled your tummy.
No, auntie, you know. I just leave you two to get along.
Okay.
Baby, I'm going to be in the room.
Which room?
The bedroom.
Honey,
Yeah, baby.
won't you complete your romance and just help with the dishes?
Yes, the dishes. Let me just pick something upstairs in the room and I'll come back. Okay, baby. Alright.
Alright, later. Later.
Yes. Something nice.
Oh, I think I will join you in doing this.
Okay, well, let me try.
What are we cooking?
I was going to make some boiled sweet potatoes and egg sauce. Would you like that?
We got together for the wrong reasons.
Hello, Isabella. How you doing? Good. Oh, really? When does he want to meet us? Oh, okay. He would like to speak with us. Yeah, that's fine. But you know, I don't really know your brother like that. I'm not too familiar with him. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, I think seeing you before meeting him will help me prepare better. Yes. So when are you coming around? You call me. All right then. Thanks. I'm expecting your call. Talk to you later then. Bye. It's looking good. Auntie.
What's going on?
Nothing actually. I went to the study room to get my bag. I'm on my way to work. I didn't want to disturb you. I thought you were sleeping.
Oh, I've been in my room.
Okay. Then I'll be on my way.
Okay. Where's my wife?
Oh, she left earlier. She left a long time ago.
All right. Have a nice day.
Okay, Auntie, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Auntie, you watching your favorite TV program?
Yeah, my usual program. I love it so
I
much.
can tell. See, you're always watching it.
When is my wife coming back? Because I'm hungry.
Oh, Auntie, sorry. Let me place a call. I'll be right back. Yeah, hello. Who are you?
What kind of question is that?
Don't tell me you're still at work.
How is that any of your business?
Look, Rose, we are supposed to be talking about dinner here. We have a guest. Do you want her to ruin everything for us?
So, because we have a guest, I should drop everything I'm doing and run to you?
You're lying to yourself. If you wanted to be here, you would have been here. It's nothing about abandoning any job. Do you understand? Anyways, why did you lock the bedroom?
I locked it because it's my room. I can lock it whenever I like.
Rose, can you be at least sensitive for once? We are trying to put up an appearance here. And then you are trying to mess everything up. What is wrong with you? I came into the house, noticed you locked the master bedroom. What was I supposed to do? I had to lie to Auntie that I need to do some work in my study, blah, 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 blah. What is wrong with you?
I don't care. Listen, I'm done with this conversation, okay?
How long is it going to take you to get here?
When you see me, you see me.
What the hell? What did he want?
I don't want to talk about that lady.
You be calming down, no. You hear like
That guy just
one,
knows how to get on my last nerves.
You just have to be careful. Self-control, my love. Sorry.
It's my bad.
Should I have sales for rice? Yes, yes. Okay, okay, baby. I'll do just that. Thank you. All right, see you. Love you. Bye.
Very, very good, man.
Thank you, Auntie. I just spoke to her. She was held up in traffic. So
Yeah.
I'll get you your food.
Let me join you.
No, Auntie. My wife will not be happy. I'm stressing you.
But that's no stress.
It's okay. I'll be right back.
All right, if you say so.
Why? Good evening, Auntie.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How was work today?
It was fine.
Well, that means you were already close when he called you.
Yeah, I was around.
I love to hear you give permission to your husband.
Permission.
Yes, to enter the kitchen for dinner.
Oh, yes.
He called you?
Yes, of course. Yes, he did. Yes, he's in the kitchen.
Yes, he is.
Let me go and help him.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you.
Right.
This is what you want to pass as my food.
Do you have an option?
Why does it look so cheap? Where did you get this cheap food from?
Look, is it that you want to help me or you want to keep criticizing? Auntie's hungry.
But this food had better taste good if Auntie thinks I can cook. Don't touch anything, just drop it. Step aside.
Auntie.
Auntie, food is ready.
Okay, so Auntie, I'll just go to...
Why is there just one plate?
Auntie, this one is for just you.
No.
Yes.
I insist we all eat together. At least for today.
I need to go and freshen up. I've had a long day.
And Auntie, I need to go to the study.
Yes, I've been meaning to ask you. That room, you're always...
Yes, it's my study room. I've got a new contract I'm working on, so mostly I'm there working overtime.
Okay, but let's have dinner first, then you can go walk. Please. Go get your plate.
Of course. Sit. Honey, I'll get you your plate.
Okay. Good to know you're in town. I can't wait to see you. Yeah, I'll send you the address immediately. All right, see you soon. Bye.
Dan, please just get out of my way. Get out of my way, please.
Rosie, we need to talk.
About what? Or have you come here to threaten me again?
Rosie, I'm sorry that I threatened you. I was hurting. Actually, I was the one who suggested to the MD that you should be included in the project team.
Really?
Yes, because I know my strength and I know yours too. And instead, he collected the project from me and gave it to you. Listen, Rosie, I'm so sorry that I let my emotion get the better part of me. Please. That was why I was calling you the other day, so you can check your email and see my resignation later.
You want to resign?
Yes.
Why?
Rosie, a lot is happening to me. It's not something I can talk about here.
Dan, what's going on? Oh, do you at least want to talk about it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, fine. Just drive behind me. Can we do lunch?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
All right.
You know it's always fun having around with you, right?
It is.
But why are you always running away from me?
I'm not running away from you. You know, I got married and things have changed. You know, schedule's a bit tighter now.
Stanley, if you care, you make time for me. Of course, you will. Just like now.
Okay, I promise to make time, okay? Enjoy your food.
Okay.
Cheers to making time.
Cheers. Are you okay? Stanley,
Yes, yes.
are you okay?
Yes, everything is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Stanley,
Yes.
your countenance says different. Are you sure you're okay?
Everything is fine.
Stanley, you don't look fine. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
You know you can always talk to me, right?
Yes.
I'm here.
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances.
Okay, let's eat.
Isabella.
It only takes time to uncover
How do you find the food?
all the
Very
lies
nice.
we
Thirsty.
that is covered.
I'm sorry about that.
These years have opened our eyes to
It's
wrongs
fine.
cannot make right. We can only argue
Stanley.
and fight. Nothing is working, no. These years have
Yes,
opened
Caleb.
our eyes to wrongs cannot.
I need you to get me a very good divorce lawyer. Yeah, as soon as possible.
Why?
Look, I saw my so-called wife with her ex. They were on the date. Look, I've had enough of this. I don't want it anymore. I want out. I need you to get me a very good divorce lawyer and let's settle this. Do you understand?
But she and the guy works in the same office now.
Caleb, what are you saying? What are you saying? If it's an official, what were they doing at the restaurant? Is their office not big enough for them to have whatever meeting that it is that they want to have? Look, I'm tired of this. I'm just tired.
You know what is at stake with your father, Abi?
I don't care what is at stake. I don't care whatever my father wants to give me or whatever. I don't want it. I just want to get over with this divorce. I want out. Please, make some calls and get me a very good divorce lawyer.
Yeah, I'll work on it. No wahala.
Caleb, it's not a matter of working on it. I'm serious. I said, get me a very good divorce lawyer, okay? I know you can do it. There's no time.
I'll make the calls and get back to you now.
Call you too, right?
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. It only takes time to uncover
Good.
all the lies I see that is covered. Now these years have opened our
Hello, sir. Hi. Good afternoon. I got your number from a friend. She tells me that you're the best divorce lawyer that she knows of. Good to know. Well, sir, I would like to have a divorce. The fastest possible way. I've been married for 2 years, just 2 years. No children. Yes, sir, I'm ready.
It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no.
Auntie, good morning.
Good morning. Where's my wife?
Auntie. Good morning.
Morning. Hope you slept well.
I did. You?
Fine.
Good.
Stan, I got a call from Janet late last night. Since it was late, so I couldn't tell you guys. I'll be leaving this morning.
Oh, aren't you?
Yeah, she's back already, so.
Oh, wow.
So excited. I thought you were going to stay like a month.
She said 2 weeks.
Yes, I would have loved to stay for that 1 month, but she needs me. There's something we need to do together.
It's okay, we understand.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I'll miss you too, my darling wife.
Yes, Auntie.
Please take care of your husband.
Always. Always.
And you, Stan, always make her smile.
Yeah, my baby.
This smiling face, I want to keep seeing them. Okay?
Okay, Auntie.
Thank you so much. Come here. I'm going to miss you guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yes, Auntie.
So, let me go upstairs and pack my things.
Okay, all right.
Thought we could get away with appearances.
Auntie, do you need any help?
Oh, no. The bag is not big.
Okay.
I'll do it myself.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, Auntie.
All the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is
I'm leaving.
So why are you telling me?
I'm leaving this marriage. I found a new place to stay. Please, I beg you. Don't make this whole thing too difficult for us to manage.
What whole thing?
The divorce.
Honey, I want it faster than you can imagine.
That makes the two of us then.
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no. These years have opened our
So I didn't know
eyes.
that was.
Cannot make a right. We can
Please.
only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no.
So, how are you feeling?
Okay.
What is this place?
It's a service apartment. I'm going to be staying here for a while until I get a permanent place.
You look sad. What is wrong?
Life happens. Anyways, thank you for coming.
It's fine. Always.
Thank you.
So, we'll talk about it, right?
Sure. I got some drinks in the fridge if you want to.
I'm okay, I'm fine. For now. I'm okay.
Thank you for coming.
It's fine. So,
So you've never really lived alone?
Well, aside from the 3 months that I rebelled, Nope.
Oh, then after the 3 months?
Well, my uncles had my cousin move in.
Wow, your parents must have been very strict.
I lost my parents when I was 17. To be honest, I didn't really see the need to be independent.
But my old man is blackmailing me.
What do you mean blackmailing you?
He said I have to get married and become responsible. But I get to choose the woman of my choice.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Wow.
when I choose a bride, I will inherit a lot of goodies.
You know the funny thing? I can totally relate. My uncle is doing the same thing. My uncle says that my father had a dying wish that I had to get married before I
Are
could.
you kidding me?
It's crazy.
Wow. What a coincidence.
Well, cheers to that coincidence.
Cheers to
At least we have something in common.
getting more properties and finding a wife. Sounds interesting.
So eager to walk away from you. What's happened when you said you wanted to? Packed your bags and my heart. I thought it was all over between us, but I can't function without you. I can tell how we got here. I realize that I can breathe. If you're not here. No, I don't know when it happened, but all I know is we found love right where we are. Let's start again. Let's start again. Let's start again. Let's start again. So eager to walk away from you. What's happened when you said you wanted to? Packed your bags and my heart. I thought it was all over between us, but I can't function without you. I can tell how we got here. I realize that I can breathe. If you're not here. No, I don't know when it happened, but all I know is
Baby, are you not about to cook the food?
Yes.
It's past 9 p.m.
I got back barely 2 hours ago.
You got back barely 2 hours ago and you're not about to prepare the food.
Why are you making me repeat myself?
I don't understand. Why are you cooking at this time of the night? It doesn't make sense.
Sounds like you have had enough to eat for the night.
Are you kidding me? You're going to stop the food?
Well, I have nothing to say.
What do you mean you have nothing to say? You adjusting your work schedule, both of us can work from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
So why do I have to be the one to adjust?
You have to be the one to adjust because you're the wife.
Because I'm the wife.
Yes.
So you think that this argument of yours makes sense? It's outdated.
I hope this your wokeness helps in this marriage. It's 11 p.m., bros.
And so?
You walking in here at this time is a security threat.
Wow. Someone suddenly cares about me.
It's not like I care. Just that lately, these area boys have been stalking people, following them to their house in the middle of the night.
Do I look like I was followed?
It's the wrong time.
As you can see, Mr. Security, no one followed me. So you can either go back to bed or you can continue crying.
Rose, the next time you come home after 11 p.m., I will lock the door. I'll lock you outside. Because I can't afford for you to risk my life because of your stubbornness and carelessness.
You cannot keep me out of my own house. You cannot tell me what time to come back to my own house.
Just try me. Try it. Come back late tomorrow. You see.
All talk and no action. Lock the door, let me see you. Rubbish.
Babe, are you even seeing this thing? Babe.
Yeah?
You've not been hearing what I was saying.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You zoned out, why?
My marriage just literally flashed before my eyes.
But I thought him wanting a divorce would make you excited.
I mean, yes, I'm happy, but I'm okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't care what my father left or didn't leave. I'm actually earning enough to have the kind of life that I would like, so. But I'm just curious. How do marriages succeed?
I have no idea. But my mom used to say something. She'll say marriages work because of two people who want it to work. That's all I know.
Right.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
So, I'm going out to see my brother.
Oh, really? That sounds good.
Yeah. Stanley, are you still going on with your divorce?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, that means you can date right now?
Yes and no. You know, I just got out of a relationship. I can just jump into another one.
Okay, that's fine. You can take your time as much as you want. I'll be waiting.
It's just one thing I like about you. You're such a patient person.
Thank you. All right. See you later.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Oh, well. You said.
Okay.
Guy, how are you?
I don't know.
So you're still going ahead with this divorce thing, yeah?
Yes, I am.
How about Isabella?
She went out.
You want to divorce and Isabella is already in your house with you.
She's basically here to help me fix tea. Fix the place, that's all.
I mean, she's here to cheer you up and make you happy.
You're getting it wrong. Stop
Okay.
suspecting it. It's actually boring.
It's boring.
It's boring. I just need someone to...
No, you should be celebrating your happiness instead of... Come alive, guy. Come alive, man. What's this? Haba. So what do you intend to do with the house?
If that is what will make her happy, I'll gladly give it to her. Then I just want to have peace. I away from all the quarrels, the fights, the shouting. I just want to have peace, that's all.
You know, you finding out that she was pushed into getting married to you, as much as you two was pushed, is one of the biggest misunderstandings of this whole marriage.
But at least a woman should respect now. At least when you talk one, she'll talk 10. I mean, how does this work?
Maybe you guys found something in the whole chaos that was happening in your house.
You don't understand.
I mean, where your kitchen is first?
Guy, you know the secret kitchen for them. Go knock yourself out.
This your wahala, ba. It add to my own. I need something to drink first.
It's good to be single again.
I'm coming.
All right, bro.
What? No. Ah. Hey, who's it? Oga, please, turn. Turn, please, just go back. Go back. Yes, please. You can just go and turn from there and come back. Go this way. Go this way, take your left. Okay, it's okay. Babe, are you okay? What is it?
I'm just down with the fever.
When did it start?
Last night.
Are you sure you're not pregnant?
What?
Well, pregnancy shouldn't be news to you. You're married.
Well, we fought for a while, so intimacy didn't happen for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe maybe it's anxiety or, I don't know, stress. Not sure.
Anxiety over what?
Over the fact that you're single again, or maybe you just found out that you're still in love with Stanley.
It's just fever.
Okay, fine. If it's just fever, then lighten up. Maybe you're bored. Do something fun, something different. Like maybe go on a date with Dan.
How did Dan get into this conversation?
I'm just trying to look for a solution. Maybe when you sit with Dan, you will understand what this feeling is about.
It's just fever.
Fine. Okay, you said it's not your husband. You're not missing Stanley. You're not pregnant. Maybe going on a date with Dan would explain something. Sorry. Have you eaten?
No.
Of course. Alice to the rescue. Let me get you something to eat. And please lighten up. Just fever.
So eager to walk away from you. Was happy when you said you wanted to. Packed your bags and my heart. I thought it was all over between us, but I
You know my dad and how he enjoys to call me by the pet name he gave me. So one day,
Isabella, what do you know about marriage?
I don't understand.
I mean, what is marriage to you?
Stanley, how am I supposed to know that? I've never been married.
Okay, fair enough. Can you talk about marriage using your parents as reference? You stayed with them now, so.
Okay, I know that they have this respect, very deep respect for each other all the time.
And
And they share this friendship they seem to be enjoying, even right now.
so, what would you say is the
Stanley, what are you doing? Why are you asking me all these questions? I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and here you are talking about marriage.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. Please,
It's fine.
go on with your story.
You don't seem to be interested.
No, I am. I'm interested. Please.
Don't mind them.
Oh, come on, please.
Please, I prefer to eat my food inside. Yes, you.
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies deceit that is covered.
You know, somehow I feel like I've learned my lesson. Well, guess what? I am not losing you again. Is everything okay?
Why?
You've been staring at the door. You know, I asked you if you're sure that I should come here.
Yes, of course. I mean, I'm not complaining about you being here.
But you've been staring at the door like you're waiting for him to walk in.
Waiting for what? No, we're separated.
Maybe we should just go to the restaurant like I suggested.
No. I told you I'm not feeling too well to go out.
Which is why I agreed to come here in the first place. But then we've not been able to have a conversation.
Right. I apologize. Let's have a conversation. How are you enjoying the food?
Okay, yeah, of course, it's really tasty. It's nice.
Good.
So, tell me about, how have you been, you know? How is everything coming together and all that?
We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover
2 years, pissing me off every working moment. Nonsense. I talk 1, you talk 25. How can I not be a man in my own house? Always fighting for your right that I don't even understand. I don't understand how I got here myself. I don't.
Nothing is working, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no. It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no, no. It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no, no. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs.
I mean, why can I still smell him? It's been days.
Nothing is working, no, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no, no. It was a mistake from the start. Nothing is working, no, no. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make a right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no.
Are you okay?
Why are you here?
Have you told your family about it?
No.
When do you intend to?
It's none of your business.
Did you ever plan on getting married in your life?
You have no right to ask me that.
So why the back and forth with your husband and your ex-boyfriend?
That is so rich. Coming from you who was with a bimbo.
I was having a business meeting.
Really? Well, not like I owe you any explanation. I was having a meeting too. Dan and I have been going back and forth over a project that was handed over to me by the management. And he walked up to me and said he wanted to talk before he resigns. That's what you saw.
So that's the reason why you guys were at the restaurant.
Yes. And you? You were truly having a meeting?
Yes, I was. I know you're strong-willed. You could be annoying sometimes, but you drive me crazy.
Oh, you do a great job driving me crazy too.
That's exactly the point. You always come with a banter. Look, I know this marriage thing started as a rouse. I don't really care anymore. All I want to do is to love you and appreciate you for who you are. Can we make this work? But I guess we're not on the same page.
Wait. Listen. All I've wanted is a happy home.
Me too.
I just want us to be able to talk about things. Fight for this. I miss you.
I miss you too. I just want us to start all over again.
But you left. No matter what, you don't leave. You fight. But you left.
I left because I couldn't stand watching you, my wife, with another man. I'm sorry. Can I move back so we can start all over again?
Hey.
Please, sit down.
Are you okay?
Yes, I want us to talk, please.
Stanley.
Please, sit.
Okay.
I'm going back to my wife.
What? You're going back to that toxic relationship?
It's no longer going to be toxic. I'm going home to my wife.
How do you know that?
I want to make our marriage work again. I want to fix our marriage. Look, I'm sorry if I gave you a wrong signal or I did anything to, to excite you. I want to make my marriage work. Please understand. I miss my wife and I love her so much. Please don't take it the wrong way. Okay?
Stanley, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, I need to make my marriage work. I like you as a friend. You've been wonderful with them. I love my wife.
Are you serious?
I just want you to understand. Okay? You can stay here for as long as you want. I paid for a month. If you'll excuse me, I'll go pack my things. I hope you're okay.
Stanley, do you think I like staying here? Do you?
Please, Isabella, try and understand me. I want to make my marriage work. I'm sorry.
Hi, Dan.
Hey,
Hi.
I was thinking I should come and see you today.
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible, Dan. I'm back with my husband.
Are you for real? I thought you guys were getting a divorce.
Well, not anymore. I mean, I'm sure you can agree with me that these things happen. Sometimes you fall in love, fall out of love, and then you fall in love again. I'm sorry, but my husband and I are trying to make it work. And I'm so sorry to have dragged you into this, but I'm in love with my husband. And I'm sorry, Dan.
So eager to walk away from you. Was happy when you said you wanted to. Packed your bags and my heart thought it was
I love you.
over between
I love you.
but I can't function without you. I can tell how we got here. I realize that I can breathe. If you're not here. No, I don't know when it happened, but all I know is we found love right where we are. Let's start again. Let's start again. Let's start again. Let's start again. We got together for the wrong reasons. Thought we could get away with appearances. But it only takes time to uncover all the lies I see that is covered. Now, these years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. These years have opened our eyes to wrongs cannot make right. We can only argue and fight. Nothing is working, no, no. Ooh, two wrongs cannot make a right. Nothing is working, no, no. It was a mistake from the start.